Welcome back. My name is Ron. This is my Minecraft Let's Play survival series on a PlayStation 5 running Bedrock Edition. I'm here at my Pillager farm, Pillager Captain farm, where I'm collecting ominous potions and various other things. So let me show you how this works. I did a YouTube short about this recently, but basically these guys will only spawn near a pillager outpost, and there's very specific places, and you can actually capture them in those places. So I've set this up to do that. So we got a captain right here. You can tell by the banner he carries. And he dropped an ominous potion, I believe, of bad omen. And I've gotten quite a few potions and banners and various things from these guys. I can collect XP. I can drop lava on them if I'm really tired of them or they're not doing anything useful. But this is out here in my savanna area to the south of my main base. And so yeah, there's all this XP out here I can collect if I don't mind getting a little bit toasty on the magma blocks. But it's a really interesting design, I thought, I came up with. There's a lot of automatic ones and stuff, but this is kind of like, I don't know what you would call it, like an arcade kind of thing where you just they're there, you shoot them, you get the loot, and you go. Like I said, I'm sure there's a lot more efficient ways to do a lot of this, but I'm having fun. I made like a little farm for these ominous potions, which I can use for raids on villages or trial chambers. That's the other thing you can use them for. So that's the plan, though, is to get these captains, get the ominous potions, and use them for raids or villager trades and things like that. You get a lot of junky crossbows in the process too, but yeah. So yeah, it's just sort of out here, out on a pillager outpost that I flattened, which was right here, I think. And then there was only a few places they could spawn, and I half slabbed a few places, like that place over there, so they can only spawn here and here now, and they do. And the pillager captains are a little rare, so you have to kill the or get rid of the other guys before the captains will spawn in. And it's pretty efficient, I think, for my needs anyway. I'm sure there's, like I said, some people are doing some kind of super crazy farms and such. But for my needs, it's working great. It's working great. So yeah, I wanted to show this. And like I said, there's another captain right here. And they can't really get to me. The phantoms can't mess with me either. I've got a roof over here. There's a bed. I brought an ender chest. It's all pretty secure. So just put those there. Let's see, let's leave some of this other junk behind. We do need that cow, though. And we also need not to die. Alright. So I found out that you can clear all kinds of things, including Hero of the Village, with cow milk. So That's something I wasn't aware of until today. But yeah, so we'll go back to the village, and I've already created kind of a layout for a trail or a path to get me back here, get me out deeper into my world. I've already carved out a tunnel that goes right through the center of this Stony Peak mountain, and it's got this really cool, there's a term for this, but basically the mountains surround you on all sides. And anyway, I thought it was a really cool visual feature in this mountain range, and I wanted to showcase it somehow. So I thought a tunnel right through the center of it would be pretty cool. But so we'll go back to my closest village, and we'll trigger a raid. I'll show you how that works with the ominous potion. I've done this before in my other series, and yeah, we'll just check it out. Alright, so I've triggered a raid by drinking that ominous potion. I have a totem undying in my hand already from previous raids. This place fills up with a lot of junk, so we'll just clear out some inventory space. And wait for the raid to start. Alright, so the plan is for them to go into their houses and be safe. The last raid, they weren't very safe. I left a gate open or something. So they didn't appreciate that. And that horn is the sound of the raid starting, and it's directional. So with headphones, you usually can tell where the raid's going to come from. And this Power 5 bow does a number on them pretty quickly. I still have issues with witches, or just keeping an eye on my health. But at some point I might build a better fortress for the village or something to make it a little easier to trigger these raids more safely, and keep pillagers going after the villagers. Helps if I shut the door. And it's not often they spawn in the same spot twice. They can spawn anywhere around the village. Wow, north, south, east, west of the village. Anyway. I missed one. I hear him. He dead. The iron golems will help. You could actually spawn in some extra iron golems to help defend the village if you wanted to. If you had the spare iron to do that or whatever. Alright, so this level, this time there's a Ravager, and that wooden fence will actually keep him out, so it's just kind of ridiculous, but I'm not actually complaining about that. They're a bit evil. Don't leave the gate open. Alright. Let's see where these last two guys are. There might be one more raid. Yeah, because we haven't got any witches yet. Witches are evil. And they'll also drop random things like books, armor, weapons, tools, but usually it's nothing worth keeping or saving. Alright, there's the witches. The witches are evil. They can go away. They throw potions, including poison, and they do a real number on me sometimes, even with good armor. I don't think there's a... I don't think... Is there... Yeah, there's no really enchantment to stop poisoning from happening. Not that we need more enchantments, but... And there's one guy around the corner. Man, he's fast. Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. And I haven't seen the evoker guy yet, so we must have one more level of raid where the evoker shows up. He's the one that drops the totem of undying, which is really nice to have if you want a nice, easy way to get one of those. Alright, should be the final. Oh, they came over the fence. Interesting. I'll let the Iron Golem play with him. Let's see here. Thank you. I think there's the evoker. He can go away. He can go away. He... Doing a number on that snow on the mountain over there. I guess I didn't get a totem that time, but that's why I have one on my offhand, because I got one earlier. You're not part of this raid. You go away. So there's him. There's a witch down there too. Oh. Alright, that's Hero of the Village. Defeated the raid. Now let's see if these villagers can not kill themselves with fireworks. I swear they were setting off fireworks and taking damage from them on the last raid I did. They really like their fireworks. All right, everybody go to bed. And I have this actions and stuff animation packet, and it has these dream sequences over their heads, dream bubbles, where they dream about being chickens and various things like that. So it's kind of funny. But now with the Hero of the Village, it allows me to get better trades with the villagers. So something that would trade for a certain amount of paper or carrots or things like that will trade for a lot less now, or somewhat less. So a 24 paper trade now becomes a 17 paper trade. And if I have the right weapon in my hand, I can actually get XP that will heal or repair the mended weapon. So, which is nice. And I'm out of paper. But I have some carrots still. And again, there's a deal on carrots. And then he also sells golden carrots. Oh, he doesn't sell it at a deal though. That's interesting. He was selling it at a much better deal earlier. But it's a great way to get XP, get better deals from villagers, and go from there. You're stuck. You're just stuck. I don't know how you ended up in there, but you're stuck. Yeah, so that's another way for me to get some trades in with the villagers and get better deals on them as well, without having converting them into zombies and back and forth or whatever, which I still may do at some point, but that's in the future. So yeah, the other thing is that I've been planning on expanding my base, and I just wasn't quite sure how or where or what I wanted to do. But I also knew I was running out of storage space, so that was what I decided to do this afternoon. I did some live streams and was able to do a big expansion off the back of my base here. So this is all new here, and the main reason for this is a storage room. It's a huge storage room. It's probably one of the biggest ones I've made. It's double or triple the amount of storage that I had just around the corner there, and I'm nowhere near finished with this build, but yeah, this is a lot of storage for me, and I'll slowly move all the items over here. I also left some space in the back for even more storage. This would be overflow or whatever. Say I have a whole row or 2 rows of stone or something, I could come back here and put even more storage back here. So I kind of wanted to do that library thing where this is more like an art gallery library, showcasing items and things like that. So I'm probably going to do that here. The rest of this base is going to get a big remodel as well. It's not just add a room. It's going to be just tweaking rooms and moving things and taking out walls, and it's a whole remodel, redesign on top of an addition. But yeah, the groundwork for this is already gone up, and I'm in no hurry really to do any of it, but I wanted to get a sense of where I wanted to put it, and give you an idea of the footprint, how big it is. Here, we'll just go up here. So yeah, it's definitely much bigger, and I want to keep this like a grassed-in open courtyard, and I'll probably do a lot more changes and additions to this as I go along. I just envision this getting more and more structures, more eclectic, more things coming, yeah, being built on top of things, expanded, rebuilt, things like that. And my other plan is to, I've been talking about building a village over here or over here. I can't really decide, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna build something out here in the ocean. Something right here will be like a floating structure, kind of fishing village on stilts out here, close to my base, but far enough away so they're not interfering or being annoying or things like that. But somewhere out here, I'll probably put in some kind of terraformed rock and then surround it with some villages, village housing, um, docks, piers, walkways, all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably try to finish this before I start on something else. But yeah, but I'm really excited to do this because I don't want to have to move my storage room one more time. That's nothing I'm really looking forward to. But it was time to do an upgrade, and I'll probably knock out this wall and keep this area more open, um, and just pick away at it. There's nothing's final. There's no finished, done kind of thing to this. I do like this location. I do like having this mob grinder right here. It provides me with a lot of materials, and yeah, the iron golems are just doing their thing down here with that still. So and I've built farms under this base. I've just been carving holes here or there, and I'm just having a lot of fun with the expansions and such. But yeah, so this is uh, this is what I've been up to. Again, my name is Ron. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or something if you want. Let me know what you think. If you've got some ideas or thoughts on anything I've been building or anything like that, that'd be great. Thank you. Goodbye.